There we go. We're quick. Usually I wait 5 seconds. Okay, everybody, welcome. It's Friday evening, about to be Friday night here, and my usual weekend video. Yes, I'm a little dressed here. It's not like I'm going to bed, although it's just you get these days where you just feel like getting ready for bed, even though you're not going to. This is probably more of an apt symbol to describe what now is the couch season. This is not what you call a playoff push. You know, I don't, it just becomes almost atrocious to see that you're about to piss away this season. The trade deadline is Monday. I have no idea what they're going to do. I'll probably know. Well, I think we'll all know on Monday. But uh, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Spring training is starting. Uh, you know, or to get into full swing here, they'll start doing spring training games next week. Like I said, I'll give you my take on the Nats season when we get closer. Uh, so I'm just going to go ahead and devote this video. It's Friday. I'm going to devote this to a few non-sports items. I'm not going to delve into the never-ending mini-series that you call Republican presidential debates. I'm not going to get into that because basically all you're going to do is just make sure Barack Obama gets reelected because there ain't a fucking one of you that can beat him. So again, this is like 2008. It's the lesser of two evils. So I'm just going to leave you alone on that. But while we're on it, sorry, while we're dealing with these religious fascists, I need to point out here. As most people know, if you remotely follow this channel, I happen to live in Virginia. And we are such a fucked up state from a political aspect. We are so fucked up a state. Here's what our lovely General Assembly and our religious fascist trio, who hold the three highest offices in the state. Here's really what the Virginia General Assembly crafted. And thankfully, these things got shot down. But it has turned this state into a laughingstock in more ways than one. One thing they need to deal with is the story yesterday that they defeated, they shot down before it even got out of the General Assembly. They shot down this thing called a personhood bill. Now, what that means in plain English is they wanted to make fetuses human beings. Fetuses are protoplasm, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I need to tell you about. But this movement goes on. This is all because of the pro-life religious scum. Okay? But if you think that was bad, you gotta love what our General Assembly did. They actually went so far as to attempt to pass this. Now, I have to point out, first of all, I am not an OBGYN. I don't play one on TV, whatever. But they crafted this thing that it was going to require, in fact, it was pretty much mandated, that a woman seeking an abortion would have to there's no option here, have to undergo what is called a transvaginal ultrasound. And yes, it sounds about as bad as I said. In plain and simple English, they stand here and take a wand-like device that looks more like a vibrator than anything, and shove it where they shove it where it's not supposed to be shoved in a woman, And it's supposed to give these, ultrasound images to fetuses and all that. But the fact being that you stick it up, okay, stick it up. You look at this and you realize if you did any other device and then you find any other thing that you shove up there, they constitute that as rape. And so this is what our General Assembly in Virginia was trying to do, was to essentially have state-sanctioned rape. Well, our numbnut religious governor suddenly saw the light. I don't know why he saw the light. What made him suddenly realize this. Maybe it was because they poked fun on Saturday Night Live. I didn't see the sketch. Any of 100 things. But suddenly the reality must kick in at some point that, what you're doing is essentially condoning state-sanctioned rape of a woman. And as I said, this got shot down, so it's only for this year. Lord knows what they do here with this General Assembly, because it's so fucked up. I mean, both parties are responsible here, okay? This is how fucked up a state I live in. This happens. But we're going to change all of this in 2013 because we have the elections. To get these three dum-dums out of the offices, the governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, all that. And for all I know, they can get control of the House of Delegates. The worst way you can. Well, you may want to get the House of Delegates, but you can get... Now, wait a minute. Let me think here. No, we cannot have control of the state Senate until 2015. The elections are in 2015. You can, however, try to influence the House of Delegates. How much you're going to influence it, I don't know. But, something has to get done. Because you can't live in Nazi Virginia, which is what I'm starting to call this now. Because we really are. This really is about it. This is what the face of fascism looks like, folks. Is living here in Virginia. This is what it's like. So we'll just move along. And move along. I was going to try to think of what else I wanted to talk about. Shit. You have moments like this. You try to collect your thoughts and shit like that, and you never know what you're doing in this world. But I think we kind of tackled all of that. Just to show you, this is what I live in, folks. This is what I have to put up with every day. I'm sure I'll think of what I was going to talk about next. I'm sure it'll come to me. Just give me a moment. So this is just called rambling, folks. Don't worry. Shit. I don't even know now. I'm sure about this. I'm sure if I click this damn thing off and have this thing processed, I'll suddenly remember. God. Anyway. Shit. I can't even remember now. So, I'm just going to stop here and just let you all enjoy your weekend. So, before I do that, I'll leave. It's what happens. You stand here in front of the camera and try to collect your thoughts, think of shit. You can't do it. You just capture it all. That's the power and the beauty of YouTube. As we all learn to stand here, I don't know, just basically be ourselves. And this is what you get. So, shit. So I'm just gonna stop here because I've run out of thoughts. It's amazing, I've run out of thoughts. So we will see you when I do another one of these videos. Lord knows when I will do them. All I can tell you is I will be enjoying the Daytona 500 on Sunday. At least I have reason for it. Oh, kind of a half-related note. The nationwide race, which is Saturday afternoon. Thank you. Saturday afternoon. And they find Danica Patrick on the pole, and I'm not kidding about this one. Who figured? Anyway, okay, that's all I'm going to do here. So we will see you when I decide to do another video on these picture now freezes. I hate this. Ah, here we are. I hate when this picture starts freezing. You know, this shit happens. Ah, it gets so late. Alright, I will see all of you when I get around to doing a video. So as always, adios motherfuckers. I shall see you soon.